What's up, everyone? ASMR Boosters here, and I know I do these a lot, but I have 3 packs of Conspiracy. I really like these sets, same with Origins, and they're easy to come by, so I hope you guys don't mind that I open them quite a bit, but I really like them. So I have 2 with Dak Faded and 1 with this dragon. I can't remember which one it is, so I'm going to open it first. Let's hope we can get something amazing. So, Dream Fracture. Counter target creature spell. Its controller draws a card. Draw a card. Courier Hawk. Flying and vigilance. The Orzhov started using hawks as messengers in order to bypass the many toll roads and bridges that dot Ravnica. Soon the service became one of their most profitable businesses. It's got goggles. Grenzo's Cutthroat. First Strike and Dethrone. Their guards are soft, ready to welcome a sharp dagger. Screaming Seahawk. Flying. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a card with the same name, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your library. As you can tell, I'm still sick. I'm basically like binge recording right now because I just started getting sick, so it'll probably get worse, and I don't want to short you videos, so pardon my grossness. Flowstone Blade. Enchant creature. It gets fire breathing. I think it's fire breathing. No, it's not. Pay a red to give it +1/-1 for the end of turn. Fire breathing is +1/+0. Remember the fable of the elf who came upon a cave of gold. In trying to free the largest piece, she was crushed by its weights. Howling Wolf. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for up to 3 cards named Howling Wolf. Reveal them and put them into your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. Typhoid Rats. Death Touch. Kidnappers caught in Havengal are given 2 choices. Languish in prison or become rat catchers. The smart ones go to prison. I really love this card. The flavor, and just it's a 1/1 death touch for 1 is pretty decent, so. Charging Rhino. Can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Is it so wrong to go straight for what you want? Sneaking is for cats and goblins. Assassinate. Destroy target tapped creature. This is how wars are won, not with armies of soldiers, but with a single knife blade artfully placed. Provoke. Untap target creature you don't control. That creature blocks this turn if able. Draw a card. Never start a fight you can't finish. Sky Spirit is our first uncommon. It has flying and first strike. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I hate being sick. Like a strain of music, easy to remember, but impossible to catch. I really like the art on this. See if you can. New phone kinda sucks. Plagued Rusalka has for a black, sacrifice a creature. Target creature gets -1/-1 for the turn. as a way of wringing away such deficiencies. Rito Lantern. So for 3 colorless, put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Lanterns carved from the mystic stones of the Rito mines were said to light the way of lost souls. Are rare. Nice. Grenzo, Dungeon Warden. This is actually one of the ones I wanted. So it's a 2/2 for X, black, red. It enters the battlefield with X/1/1 counters on it. And for 2, put the bottom card of your library into your graveyard. If it's a creature card with power less than or equal to Grenzo's power, put it on the battlefield. Really sweet card. Glad I got that one. And our, draft card is Agent of Acquisitions. Draft it face up. Instead of drafting a card from a booster pack, you may draft each card in that booster pack one at a time. If you do, turn this card face down and you can't draft cards for the rest of this draft round. And a spirit token with flying. Sounds pretty sweet. I got Grenzo. That is a really good start. So, yeah. Now, for Dak Faded. And not sure what else. I think Court of Calling is here. I would be okay with that. Swords to Plowshares. Brainstorm. No, a foil Brainstorm. Reckless Scholar. Tap it. Target player draws a card, then discards a card. Any good prospector must sift the gold from the sand. Custody Choir. Fly and Will of the Council. When it enters the battlefield, starting with you, each player votes for an artifact, creature, or enchantment card in your graveyard. Return each card with the most votes, or tied for most votes, to your hand. There's the Screaming Seahawk again. Wrap in Flames. Deals 1 damage to each of up to 3 target creatures. Those creatures can't block this turn. Our Pyromancer's Flames may not have killed them, but they bought us at the time we needed. By the War Diaries. Enraged Revolutionary. It has dethroned. When every right is voted away, only rage remains. Liliana's Spectre. Flying. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. The finest minions know what I need, without me ever saying a thing. So, for anyone who watches my channel, don't want to sneeze, who is American, what is your opinion on the whole Donald Trump thing? I live in Canada, so, we hear what we hear on the media. We don't really get the perspective of a lot of people who, may agree with him, or who, if there are people who agree with him, which I'm assuming there are. But I just want to know what you guys think about the whole thing. So, Spore Cap Spider has reach, as all spiders do, or most of them. They don't move much, but then again, if you get caught in its web, it has all the time in the world to get to you. Sick. Quag Vampires. Multi-kicker for 1 and a black. Swamp Walk. It enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each time it was kicked. That's actually not that bad. It's got Swamp Walk, and it's a 1/1 for 1, and you can make it, fire up if you have the mana for it. Nature's Claim. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Its controller gains 4 life. I like the art on this card. The timeless, tireless jaws of nature shall one day devour us all. Too true. Rousing of souls. It has parlay. Each player reveals the top card of his or her library. For each non-land card revealed this way, you put a 1/1 white spirit creature token of flying onto the battlefield. Then each player draws a card. We remember, we rise. First uncommon is Sky Spirit again. Factor Fiction. Really good uncommon there. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. An opponent separates the cards into 2 piles. Put one pile into your hand, the other into the graveyard. Try to pretend like you understand what's important. That's a good card. Sees lots of play in most formats. Predator's Howl. Put a 2/2 green wolf creature onto the battlefield. And Morbid. Put 3 of them if a creature died this turn. Oh. I'm like dying. Bear with me, guys. And Muzio says my arguments have no teeth. That's kind of cool. And a rare Realm Seekers. 0/0. Enters the battlefield with X/1/1 counters on it, where X is the total number of cards in all players' hands. For 2 and a green, remove a counter from it. Search your library for a land card and put that into your hand. So, it's okay. I don't really use elves as much, but we got a conspiracy card. Power play. You are the starting player. If multiple players would be the starting player, one of those players is chosen at random. And we got a wolf token to go with our Morbid card. So, we got Factor Fiction at least. That's a good card. So, last pack. Hopefully I don't die. I need to change the background on my YouTube channel. It's one of the default ones. You can't really see it, but it's like a city. So one day, I don't have a computer, so doing editing and stuff is really hard for me. And changing banners and stuff. So, last pack. Courier Hawk again. Enclave Elite has multi-kicker for 1 and a blue. Island Walk. When it enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter for each time it was kicked. I think it's more expensive because Island Walk is more common. And it's blue. Pillarfield Ox, the most overpowered creature in Magic. May starving fleas birth 1,000 generations on your stubborn hide, cow. Trumpet Blast. Attacking creatures get +2/+0 until the end of turn. Keldon warriors don't need signals to tell them when to attack. They need signals to tell them when to stop. Torch Fiend. You pay a red and sacrifice it to destroy target artifact. Devils redecorate every room with fire. Necromantic Thirst. Ew, there's blood pouring into a bowl. Enchant creature. Whenever it deals deals combat damage to a player, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Nasty. Scaled worm. The worms become so big, a single scale can be used as a roof for a human dwelling. Quag vampires. I already read that one as well. I like that card. Respite. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. You gain 1 life for each attacking creature. If they board us, we're finished. Warned Orem. Krovax nodded. And if they don't, what then? Guardian Zendikon. Enchant land. It is a 2/6 white wall with defender. It's still a land. When enchanted land dies, return that card to its owner's hand. Favorable wins. It's our first uncommon. Creatures you control with flying get 1/1. Long thought to be extinct, flocks of griffs reappeared with Avacyn's return. 1 second, I need to grab a drink of water. Bold War, Intimidator. These words are hard to read backwards, which is how it comes up for me when I'm recording. So, cowards can't block warriors. That's weird. For a red, target creature becomes a coward until the end of turn. For 2 in a red, target creature becomes a warrior until the end of turn. Now everyone knows what you are. That's funny. Wow, Morgret Banshee. Nice art. Really creepy. It has morbid. When it enters the battlefield, if a creature died this turn, target creature gets -4/-4 until the end of turn. Let go your grudges, or risk wandering the bogs forever in a murderous rage. Okay, last rare, guys. Reign of the Pit. It's a sorcery. Each player sacrifices a creature. Put an XX black demon creature token with flying onto the battlefield, where X is the total power of the creatures sacrificed this way. That's pretty decent, but costs 6. And we have Secret Summoning, and it has hidden agenda. Whenever a creature with the chosen name enters the battlefield under your control, you may search a library for any number of cards with that name, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. And a flying spirit token. Oh, that's creepy. I didn't really notice the statue behind it. Oh, there's a couple. There's one on this side too. I never look that hard. But, okay. So, we got Reign of the Pit, Realm Seekers, Fact or Fiction, and Grenzo. Grenzo is my favorite card from the pack. I'm not sure which one's better, but like this sees a lot of play. I'm not sure about Grenzo. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you later. Bye.